And final video, guys, we have the iPhone Air in every single color. So we have space black, gold, sky blue, and we have the cloud white. Now, if you guys happen to miss my previous unboxings, here are these two colors. We have the 17 and the 17 Pro. These two are my favorite colors so far. So very curious to see how the iPhone Air is going to stack up. And I think we're going to start things off with the space black. Now, one thing I noticed right away grabbing a 17 Pro Max, the box is actually thinner. So that makes sense. It's a thinner phone. And of course, you have the Apple logo and the iPhone text, color coordinated depending on what color you go with. But yeah, let's go back into unboxing this iPhone. I am burning daylight, so I want to be able to show you guys the lighting conditions of each iPhone. You don't get nothing in the box other than the phone and the charging cable, USB type C to type C. No Apple stickers. I forgot to specify that in the previous videos, but yeah, no Apple stickers. And that's funny, you guys can see the plateau, you know, cut out right there on the top, and voila, this is the iPhone Air. And I gotta say, this is without a doubt Apple's cleanest iPhone to date. I mean, look at the space black. You have the glossy black finish on the top, matte black on the back. You have titanium side rails that's just shiny. Yeah, this is Apple's most stylish iPhone to date. Really nice. Look how thin this looks. I mean, this is like holding a piece of jewelry. So let's boot this up, of course. And of course, we have one speaker. We have type C on the bottom there. We still have our action button. Our camera control is still present. Now, one thing to keep in mind of, this is going to be a fingerprint magnet. So just keep that in mind. And this is pretty light too as well. So not only is thin, it's pretty light. So it's going to run iOS 26, of course. But yeah, we're going to rest this down for now because this is a color comparison. Let's grab the cloud white. Now, actually, this is in 512 gigabytes. The rest of the iPhones, including the space black, is going to be 256. So let's unbox this. Same exact presentation. Now, I wish the times when Apple included a black box or made black boxes for iPhones. Hopefully, we can go back to that next year. But taking a look at the cloud white, yeah, you can never go wrong with white iPhones. Just elegance. That's the best way I could describe this. Elegance. You got the shiny rail. You have the shiny titanium rail, which is nice. Apple definitely crammed in a lot. Like I said on the previous videos, the plateau, which is this camera bump here or this camera bar, this is housing mostly all of the components. So you have the N1 chip, the C1 chip, the A19 Pro chip is housed maybe somewhere in the middle. And this entire bottom of portion of the phone is where the battery is. So the engineering team at Apple did a fantastic job for both the Air and the Pro. So yeah, you guys don't want to miss those videos because I'm going to test right after this. I'm not getting any sleep, even though I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, let's move on. That is the white, and just comparing it so far, white versus black. You guys can see, you pick your color. So far, I'm going with the black. You really cannot go wrong with a black phone at all. I'm really curious to see that gold, but the sky blue is going to give me Sierra Blue vibes. I saw this one at the store, and it reminded me so much of the iPhone 13 Pro. A little bit, just a little bit. But I think what gets me with this phone, the back of this, the camera bar is glossy, while the back, well, this portion here is matte. If you look at the Pros, you don't have no kind of glossiness whatsoever other than the Apple logo. Side by side comparison, you guys can see, a little hint of blue. It's not bad. It's just very similar, very similar. And of course, we're going to do more shots so you guys can see the color in detail. And let's take a look at the gold. I always love gold iPhones, and especially now with this one going back into the shiny rails, it's gonna feel like a piece of jewelry. And I also like this box, of course, is showcasing the lightness, and it actually is embeveled too, which is nice. Okay, let's lift this up. Everything's exactly the same, and yeah, this is the gold. So the gold is very muted. Like, it's very muted. It has like that white tone to it. But the side railings, yeah. The side railings is definitely gold. Yeah, super clean out the box. I can only imagine just the fingerprints and the smudges and everything, which is picking it up right away. You guys are going to see on this video, but I'm going to do the best I can to wipe it down. But yeah, this is so thin. Like, these phones are so thin that you could probably take 2 of these Airs and it match up against with the Pro. Well, no, never mind. Of course, I'm going to be taking this outside so you guys can see everything in its glory. But I think my favorite color right out the box, it got to be black. I think black is definitely the cleanest one. And I would say the gold one, I like gold, but I wish this back was a little bit more yellower or a little bit more golder. But I do like the side railings and I like the camera module. Just that gold accent is really nice. But the back, the back is a little too pale for my liking. The blue is nice, but like I said on the previous videos, I'm so tired of blue. It's not even funny. But I'm gonna put white here. I'm gonna put white and I'm gonna put blue last. And really and truly, I really should put white here and then put gold, just considering on how. But then again, I like that gold tone. All right, so yeah, this is my ranking. Number 1, black. Number 2, gold. Number 3, cloud white, and last, sky blue. But I'm gonna take this outside, put it on the turntable table so you guys can get an idea on how these phones look like. And alrighty, there you guys have it. That's all the colors for the iPhone Air. Believe it or not, this one was a bit difficult to really tell which one is which when it comes down to the cloud white, the gold, and the sky blue. But different lighting conditions, you could see the difference, but in direct sunlight or even outdoors, sometimes it is very hard to tell. And black is the only one that stands out for the most part. That's definitely the one I pick. Not to say that these colors are ugly. I just think they're just too bright and it's very subtle. It's very subtle between the two. But here, you know, it's weird. Here in the studio lighting, you can tell which one is which. You could tell this is the gold, this is the white, and this is the sky blue. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more iPhone 17 videos. I have a lot of videos to make. I love y'all, and I hope you all have a good night.